Hey, how's it going? Today, we are back at Burdette's restaurant. And she doesn't look too happy about things because we were having a chat and she was like, I know it's been tough on you, dear. And I was like, I know. I was having a hard time because of those daggum booths the other day. And she's like, you know what? Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. Let me figure it out. And I was like, okay. But then I was like, wait a minute, you're a sim. And then I remembered that I was just talking to myself as I always do. So we are going to get back into build mode. And, you know, I've made a few changes and I've pulled a couple things out. But primarily, we're going to be putting things together today. So I will see you in a little bit when we send Burdette out into the wilderness and we'll be in build mode. So we have sent Burdette out into the cold to wait while we renovate her wonderful, magnificent diner. And as you can see, I have added just a few things while you were gone. Mainly some things that we needed. So we definitely needed this wait staff podium. I don't know if that's really what it's called or not. Host station and this waiter station as well. I put up this little half wall divider just to kind of separate the toilet area from like the kitchen area. Yeah, and this is usable. These are going to be counters that can be used as tables as well, even if it is slightly in with this host station podium. I've also added this lovely little entrance rug, and that's just simply because, you know, when you come in, sometimes your feet are dirty, you're muddy, or it's been snowing and you've got some wet feet, so we're wiping our feet on there. I've also added these lights, which you might have noticed in the thumbnail, as well as these dividers as well for each table. The only other divider that we have that would be suitable for like a restaurant I found was from Cats and Dogs, but it's got like a sailboat on it, so it doesn't really fit the motif of what we've got going on here. So I'm just leaving it with these slightly smaller half walls just to divide. I was thinking about putting planters in here, but that just didn't seem to fit what I was looking for. I might put some plants on top of here. We'll see. I've also added some roofing tiles. I just thought that looked really nice, kind of fit the vibe of what I wanted here. And again, this is a dining car in Willow Creek. And Willow Creek, I believe, is supposed to be based off of Louisiana. So it's got that French kind of aesthetic anyway, all throughout this world. So, you know, I don't know. I just felt like it kind of fits in with that. And then I was going to change the tables, but to be honest, no other tables look good. So this is what we're dealing with here. I think they're fine. And I went ahead and I put the flooring and the walls in for the bathroom and the kitchen as well. So I pulled out a coffee machine because you gonna need some coffee in here. And I figure, again, this is like a little diner. It's a little hidden gem, but they've been doing things the same way, so there's no espresso machines or anything fancy in here. I'm going to put this shelf above. This is kind of the coffee station, and I've pulled out just a couple of things already that I'm going to be filling up just with some little details. Just because, like, this would be handy if you really think about it. Having some kind of a little station where you can have little cups and saucers or extra cups and dishes and things. That's not just always in the kitchen. And I actually might put a few... No, actually, that's right. I forgot. I've got this little cup, napkin, and plate situation here. Now, this, I believe it's supposed to be like paper party cups and stuff. I think this is from like the kids' room pack. No, it's a toddler's pack. Yeah, so that's how we're throwing it back all the way to there. But I'm putting this out because it's got utensils like silverware. It's got napkins. And I mean, they're blue plates and blue cups, so I don't know how much that would actually be used, but we're just going to pretend like the plates don't exist. And that maybe these are like the water cups. Did you ever go, I don't know if it's an American thing, but like to restaurants in like the 90s? I mean, again, that's my childhood. I'm a child of the 90s. So I was born in like mid to late 80s. So I was a child in the 90s. And they had those like red cups, like the big plastic red cups. That's what I'm trying to channel with these, only they're blue. They don't have a red version, I don't think, that I saw. They do. Okay, maybe I'll do that. Okay. That was the first swatch. Maybe I was thrown off because I didn't want like the gingham. For once, I didn't want gingham plates, but we're going to pretend like those don't exist anyway. So it's just for decoration. So we've got that going on. And I pulled out, because again, I feel like Burdie, they have all kinds of things here. So they've got pies, they've got cakes, just depending upon the day. It's all homemade, like Burdie makes them and Christina Joy makes them like every morning. So we've got that little case out. I'm going to put this little print. I'm going to say that maybe a local artist kind of created that for them and they just hung it up. That's the story. And I also thought this was a good idea because I was saying in like my original video for the Woodards that this is a very famous restaurant. So a lot of maybe like famous Sims have come through here, and this is some of their like pictures. And you know, I've seen restaurants like that where they have like fans getting art autographs and things like that, or you know, whatever in the restaurant, just kind of making it a world famous situation. So that's what we're doing above there. And honestly, I'm not really sure that I want to do much else on the walls. Yeah, I mean, maybe as time goes on I'll see something else, but it's just kind of like meh. And I'm adding in a little coat hanger thing. Coat rack, that's what this is. Just so that when you come in from the cold, you don't have to like put your, you know, whatever, you can hang your coat, your scarf, whatever, hat onto this little rack. I think that was all that I had pulled out other than these little condiments. So again, this is a diner. I had sized that down one too. And, you know, you're going to need little things like this. It's got the menus, it's got ketchup, sugar, salt, pepper, steak sauce for those weirdos who want to use steak sauce. I think I'll just keep the original swatch. And I'm kind of putting them at like different angles because I don't want them to be exactly all the same. This place is not fancy by any stretch of the imagination. It's just, it's famous. It's not fancy, and that's what people love about it. So I'm going to also put one of these sized down maybe over here. Can I? Yeah, I think I can put it on here that way. Well, no, I'm going to put it over here. I don't know. I cannot make up my mind. I think that's fine for now. So I like the idea that you come in here and pay. If you've ever been to like a Waffle House in the US, this is kind of how it is. It's like you've got the counter set up, and then, oh gosh, the counter set up, and then you've got like your little podium where you pay or ask for to be seated if they, I don't know how many Waffle Houses have like you have to wait. Usually you can just go and sit down, but maybe that's just here. I don't know, to keep it organized or something. So that is all the things that I had pulled out. So let's go ahead and we'll put a few more details in here. I think as far as really the only thing I want to put in here, I think, let me take that light out, would be some curtains possibly. Just so that if the sun is coming in at a specific angle, it's not blinding us. I don't want to have anything that, again, that's too fancy. I just want something that's going to be usable. So let's see what we can get here. Because I'm thinking of going for that My First Pet stuff. Oh, it's so big. Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't want to cover them completely. So scratch that. Maybe I'll do these. These are kind of ugly, but like in the best way. I wish they were in green. Yeah, these aren't going to work. I don't think. No. Let's see. Dang. You know, like when you had something in your mind, you're like, that's a done deal. And then when you go to do it and you're like, it's not a done deal. So you're just like, dang, what do I do? And you're like left scrambling. That's how I feel right now. Maybe these roller blinds. They're kind of small. They don't cover the entire thing. Let me have a little look off screen and kind of look at my options, because it feels like these high school pack windows are just kind of odd, and I'm going to have to cobble something together. So I will be right back once I have a think. Okay, so what I've decided to do is actually just use these Parenthood half curtains, like cafe curtains. I'm sizing them down one, and I'm putting them up with a 9 key a little bit. Make sure that's right. No, that's too far up. And that kind of fits the bill of what I'm wanting, because I want it to look a little bit obviously dated. But yeah, but still kind of like quaint. And cohesive and nice, like really. And I'm thinking I might change the color up. I think initially I was thinking green, because everything is green, but it's not quite the white green. So I'm going to try. Oh boy, here we go. I'm going to try to maybe do the beige and see how that looks. Nah, I think we'll keep it. I think we'll keep it at that green color. I might change it as time goes on, but I think that's fine for now. I mean, yeah, I think I like that. I think that's okay. Oops, I forgot to get these. Let me get that one too. And we've done it. So, yep, all of the windows are covered. Looking good. Now, I said I wanted to put maybe like some plants on these little ledges. Let me take a look, because I'm not so sure about that now that I've come to it. Because I don't know what's actually going to be fitting up here. See what I mean? Like, you know, I don't know if I like that. Maybe I do. Like, I don't want anything to look super fancy. Because this is not a fancy place, as I have said, but I don't know. I'm not sure about it. And if I do have plants, I maybe just want like 1 or 2. I don't want them being like everywhere. Yeah, I'm not completely sold on the plant. Let's leave it for now, and then maybe that could be a finishing touch. But what we're going to do next is we're going to do the outside building. So like the kitchen area. I have put on this back door. So what I've actually done is I've made the bathroom smaller, because we really didn't need all of that room just for this little teeny tiny bathroom. Yeah, so I'm not putting on anything like one of those stalls or anything like that. So I don't need it to be extra long or anything. So I did put this little door. I like to use these doors whenever I make a restaurant or some kind of like a community lot or something. Just, it looks to me like it's kind of one of those like caution, employees only, like don't come in sort of situations, and then just lock it for like everyone but the employees, because it's very annoying if you don't lock it when like all of your customers are coming in through the kitchen, because they will do that. So I was looking on Instagram and I saw, so initially I was just like white siding, you know me. But I saw this one house. Where's the siding I always use? The siding of our dreams. Here it is. And it was like I think that's a little bit too nice. It was like a green like this, but not as worn. But I was thinking, like, since we have the siding, or excuse me, the building being all green. Try to get some better lighting. I can't. Okay. On this, like with the green hints, maybe like green siding on this would be nice. But now that I'm looking at our options, I think I got my hopes up a little too much. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can redeem it. Because I'm still excited. Let's try it. Let's go. Maybe that one. And then let's put a roof on her. And I'm thinking I just want like a little half gabled roof, because again, this was probably just like a quick add-on when she bought it. They just kind of added it on here to make a kitchen area, and that was it, you know, and they haven't really done much with it besides maintain it since then. I think it would be kind of fun though to maybe take this and like remodel it into something a little bit more up to date at some point. I don't know. Maybe. I also want to put some windows here too, which you'll see what I mean in a bit. But I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun to just kind of take this and sort of like proverbially like gut it out and, well, I guess not. I guess literally gut it out and just kind of make this into more of a fancy thing, because it'd be fun to make this into like a tea house or something like that. I don't know. And that is one thing I want to do for the downtown area here, is make some kind of a very fancy ladies tea house, which I'm excited actually to do this street, because I have so many things planned that I want to do for these lots. Also, if you're watching this before we finish and you're watching it as it is posted, give me some ideas for what should I name this diner. I'm just thinking, you know, Burdettes, but then again, I mean, we can get a little bit more creative than that. Let me see something here. I just want this to look very basic and just very like builder grade, maybe gray or like a light black, because that crisp black isn't really, yeah, like that. It's not really what I was looking for. Looked a little bit too nice. All right, and then I want to use these shuttered windows so you can't really see out of them. It's like they did make them with windows, this like little area, but it kind of, they're shuttered all the time so no one can see in, and you know, I think they're the base game. Yeah, these. And let me see if I have, yeah, like that. Let me actually go on the inside. I want to put one here and one over here. And I need to make sure that I have that also covered. Is that right? Yeah. And then I do want to put some kind of a little vent here, probably to let out some of the cooking smell. And let's just make that gray, and I'll size it down as well. Should I use that one, or should I use the one from the Garden Haven thing? Ooh, now that I'm thinking about that, maybe I will. Let me see if I can find that really quick. Greenhouse Haven. That's what it's called. Yeah, I think I do. I think I want to use that, because I think I'm going to put the actual kitchen part here, like the station. And let's see about colors. Yeah, I think that'll do just fine. And I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, might want to put a little air conditioning back here. I think that'll really sell what we're going for here, because it probably gets hot back here, and I'm sure there's no air conditioning in this originally. Oh yeah, oh look how nice. I haven't seen these swatches. Oh, you know me, Mama Simsy. I'm gonna talk about myself in the third person. Gets excited when she sees worn swatches. Oh my god, it tickles a place within my body. That makes me just so satisfied. Maybe not that worn out. Here, let's see. That's fine. I actually don't mind it with that. That's okay. Again, it's been here a long time, so. All right, now let's try to find a kitchen station, or chef station, I should say. And I was like debating. I was like, should I put, oh, do I not have enough room? Oh no. Okay, that's okay. Here, we'll put this over here. I was like, should I put like one of those like open window stations when I was like kind of building this, and I was like, nah, I kind of like it being closed off with just the door. I think that works out okay. And if I'm doing that, then I'm going to switcheroo you over here and you up here. There we are. And then I think I would like to put, plumbing, I think I would like to put a sink. Actually, let me take a look at something here. I don't want to block this station, but I would like to maybe put some counters. Where are those very commercial looking counters? Don't they have the ones that are just like stainless steel? Oh, maybe they're like under the unlocks. Let me take a look. Oh, here we are. They were here all along. Yeah, so I'm going to put one of those and maybe like a side one. Okay, I'm going to have to scoot you one more. And you here. And probably we'll put the sink over here. Yep, I want this guy. That kind of sucks. Like, well, maybe, okay, we'll just pretend like there's a dishwasher in here or something. So I was going to say, it'd be terrible to have to do dishes just in this sink. Oh, I'd be mad. Oh, if it was me, I'd be mad. I hate doing dishes by hand. Okay, I don't hate doing them by hand if it's just like a few of them and I'm in the mood for it. But how rare is that? I'm never in the mood to do dishes. Who really wants to do dishes? So yeah, that was my husband's job when we lived in one of the houses that we lived in throughout the years, one of our rental homes that did not have a dishwasher. And because I did all the cooking at the time, he was doing all the dishes, and that was like the best. But he would get really like angsty about it, which I don't blame him, especially after like a holiday. So he would be like in there listening to like death metal, doing the dishes. So let's see here. Oh, my cat sneezed. Scared me. It's like so deadly quiet in here, and it's just me cackling to myself, and then I hear like, and I'm like, oh. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll finish this out today, the kitchen part of it, and then we'll kind of call it a day, I think. This says we don't have enough dining spots. I'll figure that out because I think we have enough dining spots. I think these can be used as dining spots. I don't know why that's not saying that, but we'll figure it out. Because again, we've got like 3 of these tables, so I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead. I kind of want to put out these guys. Hello. And maybe I'll put them over here because I would imagine probably they are using these nice cast iron sets that they've had like for the longest time. You know, you ever think about this? Like, people used to use things like cast iron all the time, and people still do. But what I'm saying is like it's become such a prestigious situation that now it's kind of like it's so expensive just for like one nice cast iron pan. And maybe they've always been like that, but it's just kind of like everyone's always had them passed down or something. I don't know. But yeah, I just feel like they are super expensive now. Here's the guy I'm looking for. You. Actually, let's put you more over here. And then what was that? Hang on, let me look for something really quick. Okay, I found it. It's this thing. This like crate palette thing. I don't know. I just kind of wanted it. It looks like it's got potatoes and different things that they would use for ingredients. And I was like, where the heck even is that? gonna go ahead. I moved those pans over. I turned move objects back on. I just moved those right over. I picked out a few more things while I was looking around for this as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and put a fridge in before I forget, because I really hate how in this game, like for a restaurant, you don't need to have a refrigerator. This is real weird to me. Maybe that's just me, but yeah, I don't know. And I think I'll just do this one. It looks the most industrial to me. It looks really small though, but that one looks just a little bit too modern. So I think we're just going to go ahead with this guy right here. And then as I was doing that, I saw these knives, which I really wanted to use and forgot about, and at the prep station. And I saw this as well, because I thought this would be nice. Size it down a little bit, just for like scheduling and stuff, because I think, you know, to have a little like planner, like a little whiteboard planner, I think that would just be really nice to have for your business. I'm not really sure what swatch. I'm just thinking this one. I know it's got like sports stuff on it. Who cares? I don't know. It's whatever. But with that, I think we are done for today. So we have completed, save just a few little details, the inside of the main diner and of the kitchen as well. And again, I'll probably be putting in a few little things here and there, because I'm not really satisfied with this necessarily, but you know, it's coming along. And let's just have a little peeksies also at the kitchen that we just completed. Yeah, I think that's nice. The other side, I put that broom and dustpan there because of course you need that to do the sweeping up and stuff. So I feel like we've made a good start. I feel like we're making good progress on this. I don't want this to be a terribly long series. It's just a little mini series, but I think we're doing good, and I think it's where it should be. I think next time we're going to be working on the exterior more and completing the next door, the little cafe area as well, because I kind of want to make that look more integrated into the lot, like it's a multi-community lot, even though we don't have those technically, which we need them. But I have hope, because we now have apartments in the game, so I'm hoping that maybe one day they'll spring it on us that we can have like more than one lot type. Or even if it was just like you could have two restaurants, or like a library and a restaurant, or whatever, like mixing it up that way, that would be heavenly. So I hope you have a good rest of your day. Make good choices, and I'll see you next time. Bye.